Alright. This hand is a no. Easy no. This hand is so-so. If we're playing against Storm, it's really bad, but in a blind matchup, I think we keep it. Actually, that might have been a mulligan. I just realized we only had one colored mana source. Unfortunately, we do keep that on top. It's gonna be weird, I bet. Okay, so is that a Nick Fit thing? I don't recall exactly. I don't know if I'm playing as Wasteland, so I'm gonna lead on Delta. Top is fine. Huh. Alright. This is gonna get interesting fast. When Veteran Explorer dies, so it has to die. So we can swords it in response to whatever. Wastelanding them seems okay. We're gonna go for the black source because black source means Cabal Therapy. And us having to respond to a therapy by sourcing this seems like it's a bad thing. Okay, surprise, surprise. Hey. Well, we're gonna play Tundra and pass it over. Oh, Cabal Therapy, what are you doing? I mean, realistically, we get 2 lands off from this. No, I don't think we're playing that game. I don't know if this is correct or not, but we'll find out. What you gonna name? Right now, we probably look like Stoneblade, based on Wasteland Delta swords. Name's Force of Will. Okay. Please no second veteran. That would be real sad. Stand still. That's pretty good here, actually. So we could play Standstill, or we could play Spellquiller. I think it's actually Standstill. If I recall correctly, this deck does not play Wasteland. because they need room for basics and fetches. Green Sun for 1. Probably, yeah, Explorer. Yeah, we can counterspell this. That's fantastic. Because they enter untapped. So we're probably just going to basic counterspell this. Absolutely. Oh wait, no. Ball therapy is a really scary thing to spell color, I would think. I assume they just run swords. Blue. White. And they probably run Abrupt Decay too. I'm gonna try it. I'll find out the hard way what happens. Do we? That seems really bad. 3 card types. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're at 9 mana. No, we're just gonna counter it.
That doesn't make any sense.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we would have 2 mana if we played a Jace here. That would give us Brainstorm. Colorless blue. Yeah, I think we play Jace. Okay, and play Standstill, because why not? What do we put back? You don't really need the Brainstorm, and we definitely don't need the second Standstill. They didn't play a Cabal Therapy, so they... Unless they topped out, they don't have a second one. Holy cow. This kid is so loud. Okay, so we're pretty well positioned with Factory, Standstill, Jason, Standstill.
Okay.
I don't think they're... Yeah, I mean, that seems like the right decision. Now they're just, like, forced to do something, basically. I assume we just threaten here. Because if they're not going to do anything, we're just going to do Jace things. And just leave up a slew of permission. If they Cabal Therapy, then in response, we can snap, counterspell. We can also just spell Queller. It's fine. Like, we're not actually doing this for anything other than
Really?
loyalty.
Nobody?
Because we can do pretty much everything, I think.
Woo!
Tireless tracker. Sure. Give us some card advantage.
Everybody knows.
Snap counterspell. Could brainstorm first. No, that doesn't seem wise. Seems like major danger zone. We could leave the counterspell, and then if something happens to our spell queller, maybe brainstorm for force. Untap, Snapcaster Swords if things go south. Yeah, that seems good. And then land another standstill. Abrupt decay is fine. We're gonna brainstorm in response regardless. Hey, we have a force. Cool. Get rid of one of these snares. We're gonna put Academy of Ruins and this fetch on top. And then force the tracker. And let's see, if we go snap swords, we're slightly better positioned because then we have 2 clocks. Yeah, we can leave the force in hand. That seems fine. Play land, get a clue. Yep. Here, I'm just gonna play Caracas, Colas, Blue, Snapcaster. Play Swords. Swords. And then Standstill. And look. Let's draw some cards. Put back JTMS and Academy Ruins and pass it over. The amount of card advantage you can get with Standstill is disgusting. We're at 35 cards, they're at 45 cards. That is gross. We have 7 cards in hand, they have 1. Yeah, I assume they just have to slam something here. We draw 3, and then we're going to force pitching. Probably Spell Snare. We have 3 forces. This is dumb.
Nope.
Brainstorm. How about we brainstorm before we brainstorm? Put back. Let's see. Put back the strand and a delta. No. Back 2 strands. Play this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus 4 is 12. Let's get in with some mad attacks. And then we can pitch this delta. and a spell snare. We pitch Jace actually and increase our card types. We have land, pitch a Jace, pitch a Delta. And we have 5 card types. Excellent. Now we just hardcast forces. Ewit. I think I'll pass on Ewit. Fairy Conclave is pretty sweet here. We'll put that back, and then this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus 5 is 13. So we play Academy Ruins first. What do we not need? We don't need Academy Ruins. Don't think. Yeah, these pierces are pretty blah too. And then we fetch, get blue source, play Emrakul, leaving open Karakas. Sweet. Okay. What do? Our creature deck. So these seem fine. Landstill seemed great that matchup. I don't know about Spell Pierce. I know ideally they're trying to get to their top end. I think our top end is just better though. I think we just do this and proceed. Graveyard Hate of some degree is also pretty good, I think. Could probably shave a Standstill for one. Yeah, we'll try that. Humility is fine. These are all fine. We'll keep. We also have Brainstorm Fetch, so that's always a good thing. Turn 1 Therapy. Name Force, I expect. Standstill. Okay, reveal no standstill. We're gonna lead on Tundra here. And if they have another therapy, we will hide some things. We can leave Brainstorm because Grandson for 1. Yeah, that's fine. Then they sacrifice, then we hide. Okay. Veteran. I mean, we could Queller here because we're getting 2 untapped lands. Ew, yep. That's what we're gonna do. So here we Queller, untap, play Humility, then they never get the card back if they kill it. But they have untapped lands now too. Good God. Or we could just hide it. Yeah, I think hiding is probably the better thing. Because if they have swords and then nuke this, we're in super not good position. So we're leaving these in hand, that's a statement. I think we want to draw the Humility first. Humility is definitely a good way to win this. What do they name? Yeah, the format definitely... What do you name? Name Spellcaller, okay. The format definitely rewards knowing your deck. Pithing Needle, I assume you named Jayseer. If that's the case, then I'll just fetch him away with Brainstorm. JTMS, okay. And top. I have 2 cards left. And step. Brainstorm. Putting Jace. And since we're gonna want it anyway, a Strand. So we already have these in hand. I think we're just gonna fetch a Tundra. Yeah, that's all we can fetch. Yeah, I think we just slam this. Call it good, pass it over. But yeah, with Merfolk, you could probably do that. I don't really know its strengths and weaknesses. I know based on the meta, you sometimes play Tidal Warrior, which is a 1/1 for 1. You can tap to make target land an island until end of turn. It's really good when lands is really good. Also really good against fetch heavy metas that rely on those fetches for like their brainstorms and whatnot. Just like knowing how to use it is also really good. Draw a card, then put that on top. Sure. Call therapy is fine. I'm curious to see what they name after we have already brainstormed. Name Supreme Verdict. Okay, that's fine. They can play whatever they want. We'll play Mishra's Factory and beat the crap out of them. Hopefully. That's fine. The second Queller, huh? Can Abrupt Decay Humility. It might. I haven't actually seen Spreading Seas played in Legacy before. What's going on here? Croson Grip? Nope. Something bigger. Ah, Rexage, I imagine. My instinct is to spell Quell. Oh boy. So they know we have one spell of Queller, but they don't know that we have a second one. So I'm curious to see what they name with this. Humility, nerfing Rexage, That makes my day. It hadn't actually occurred to me that it was going to nerf it at first, but...
Oh.
Wait, what did he name? Didn't name anything, I guess. And probably feels bad when we reveal the spell queller. My god. This game sometimes.
Well, that did not work.
Also, fun fact, when you activate a Mistress Factory due to timestamping in layer 7, some sub-layer of that, you get to stay a 2/2 despite humility. So, advantages everywhere. I know with the Eldrazi matchup you do have Chalice, which you side out because your opponent plays Chalice anyway. Back to basics is a beating though. Like, if you're playing back to basics, that's really good. It's a time stamping thing in layer 7. Activation is the newest timestamp thing, so it takes precedence. I don't know how to spell precedence, but I know it's the word I'm looking for. The tireless tracker's fine. Okay, basic counterspell is definitely good here. I would kind of like our top at this point. I don't actually know if our opponent plays anything. It is irrelevant here. Yeah, we'll throw this down. Names. Wow. Okay. The savagery. Good God. Hey. I kind of don't want Tracker on the field where we have Jace. Paying costs. What is going on? Swordsing our factory. Sure. Sucks, but oh well. Had worse things happen. And I guess we're playing that anyway. Oh, pithing needle, right. Unfortunate. So now we're pretty much just looking for council's judgment for pithing needle. I know what I mean.
Yeah, okay.
Hmm. So glad the sun came out. I was not looking forward to walking in snow. Opponent draws a card. Abrupt decay. Council judgment. Hey, that's a start. Force and plow. Yeah. Put these back. Fetcheroni. And our last fetchable land, which is a tundra. I guess. No, we took out the. How worthwhile is countering this? Yeah, we're ahead right now. I think this is their only way of staying on track with us. Snapcaster Mage. Doesn't do anything under our humility. Sure. Oh my god. Sure. Interesting. Hey, it's my friend the factory. Opponent, please. Tireless tracker. Sure. We find a wasteland. Take them off from double white, I suppose. I don't know if it's relevant, but you can never be too careful. Plains of Plains, out of spite. That's fine. Or we have the second one, I'm not too worried. Caracas. Hey, thanks for the auto host. Plays and fetches. I'm assuming for sheer deck thinning. I mean, cancel. How many? We have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait a second. 2, 4, 5. Okay, so we have 5 card types and 10 lands, so this is pretty free. What? I am crazy. And not doing anything right now. So if they double block, we swords one of them. Activate. Hopefully we don't get swords. That's fine. Beep. Turning swords into a 2-for-1 seems fine. That's also fine. Wasteland. Pernicious deed. That is a real thing. Less than X or less. Okay, so that will get rid of the pithing needle issue, so that's cool. Each artifact, creature, and enchantment. So it doesn't say non-land, so this will be gotten if they decide to pop it on our turn. So that's something to keep in mind. They draw another land. I think we do activate this to force them to deed. Sure. Probably should have end step brainstormed there. Put that on the bottom. They draw land. End step brainstorm is where it's at. We have no more fetchable things, so we'll do that. I think I got an abrupt decay. Yeah, or not. Top deck says no. We just really Snapcaster counterspell, I think. Yeah, our opponent scoops it up. That was an interesting match. Okay, now that I've been playing this a little bit more, I like the way Landstill plays quite a bit. Still not entirely convinced about the sideboard yet. There are a lot of things I like, there are a lot of things I'm not sure of. Like, Click, I'm not sure about. It's a good card, no doubt. But again, just kind of like, Verdict I like. Wing Shards is mostly for elves. I don't know. I like how it plays though, so we'll keep practicing with it, see how it needs to change, if at all. For now, I gotta eat before I go to work. Sad times. But yeah, I will be back on Monday, so I hope to see you all there. If you enjoyed what you saw, feel free to follow me here on Twitch. Otherwise, you can hit me up on Twitter. if you want to ask me a question or just follow me for updates. Otherwise, if you want to help with the stream, feel free to follow me down below. And there's a button for Patreon if you want to help. Any help would be super appreciated. And you'll even get to assist with some of the content and have some input on that if you do help out. So, yeah. For now, I'll see you all on Monday, and I hope you all have a good weekend. Take care.